Oh my God! Thank you so much, Noel, for coming to the Tony TaTa show. This is the first episode. We're very excited to have you here. Why don't you tell us a little about yourself? How's your day going so far?
It's wonderful. It's wonderful. Just trying to stay in the moment.
Just trying to stay in the moment. Excellent.
Yeah.
What got you really into music? You think maybe it was one of those first moments?
Experiencing life and not really. Kind of not really liking what I had there as a kid, you know what I mean? So I just dug into some music. What at the time it was, a little bit of the hair metal, heavy metal back in the early 80s.
Awesome.
AC/DC was my first concert. So that
snap.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
What album were they touring on then?
For Those About to Rock, 1981.
All right.
So that was fun. But then, after that, just music. When I got into college, Bob Dylan, you know what I mean? Just to open up my eyes to that music can change my life, can change other people's lives. So, and out there on Payne's Prairie playing in drum jams, strumming my guitar. And so it's been like that ever since, man.
Awesome.
Yeah.
If you could say one thing to Bob Dylan, what would it be?
Thank you. And, you're a wonderful channel. Because I dig it, man. He's just channeling. All he was doing was just pure open the channel up and creating. So, that's how I do it.
If you could show him a song, which one do you think you would show him?
That's a great question. I probably would do, one of the blues ones, because I know he was inspired by early blues guys. I love those early guys. Muddy Waters, Elmore James, the guys just straight out of Mississippi and Chicago. So, I'll play one tonight. Amen Again. It's a little country blues tune.
Awesome.
Yeah, man.
Dude, very cool. And you have a new album, I heard?
Yeah, it's been out for a little bit. I've already got enough material for a new one, but the one that I'm promoting or putting out there is called Bold and Awake. And, I've got 14 songs on it, and mixed and mastered here locally by my man Rick Patterson at The Shed. So.
Awesome. What's the new album what's the differences, you think?
It's a little more, it's groovy, you know what I mean? It's got, I did everything. He did lead guitar, I did a little lead too, but I put on percussion, I did some piano. It's got inspiration from Greg Allman to Chris Cornell, Eddie Vedder, Bob Dylan, Neil Young. So it's kind of like that folk rock groove.
Okay.
Yeah, man.
Okay. How many instruments did you play on your last album?
Let's see. So guitar, bass, cajon, percussion, shakers, harmonica, piano, organ, vocals, background. I don't know, 9 or 10. Might be missing a few.
That's a lot.
Yeah.
How long do you think it took you, in the studio primarily? How long do you think you were in there?
Hours-wise, we did about 4 hours, 3 or 4 hours a day over a period of 4 or 5 weeks. But it was 2 days a week.
Okay.
So it was pretty quick though, because I was just I'd lay down the guitar and then everything behind it, vocals, and Rick's a master. So I enjoy it. I like the studio a lot.
Okay.
Yeah, man, I dig
See,
it.
I'm not as big of a fan of the studio. I always overthink everything.
Yeah, I got you.
And I'm just like, let's do it again. And they're like, okay, you got it.
Right.
You got Row you built. It sounds great.
Yeah. Leave it there. Right?
What do you think your mentality is in the studio to kind of keep it smooth or keep it organically flowing?
Organic, yeah. To me, it's just being open. I know how I want the song to sound, and it also helps. I literally just wrote them as I was putting them out there. So you know what I mean. So I was writing them, but I already had them organized in my head. So to me, the key was just get the basic down, get the rhythm, get the melody. And then it was all about vocals, you know what I mean? So that was the key, is to be clear and crisp on the vocal.
You think you took the most time doing the vocal parts then?
No, absolutely. But even then, it was just all right, that's a take, let's go.
That's good.
Yeah.
Any artists that kind of influenced your newer grooves or anything?
I think the brand new stuff. Really, that a lot of that's been. I've been listening to. Who have I got recently? I've been listening to a lot of the newer stuff. I like some of these. I still like Jack Johnson, Donovan Frankenreiter, these kind of guys. These groove folky. guys, but I mean, I was listening to a lot of what's her name? She's got this song. Oh, Dua Lipa. I don't know if you know her. She's cool, man. She's British, so it's kind of dance. She calls it. What's she call it? Emotion pop. I don't know. Dance pop. I don't know, man. I dig it, man. So I like all kinds of music. Bob Marley would be influential, and then the blues, man. I mean, got the blues.
Can't escape the blues.
That's right.
Can't escape the blues.
That's right.
Any tips or thoughts for our young musicians that are watching, you think?
Yeah, I mean, just go for it, and be yourself, and, just hone who you are. And, I mean, you're going to be influenced by people, like you say, but just be yourself. And what will happen is, my experiences are, people will like it and they won't like it. And as long as you like it, then, you know what I mean? That's the key piece.
As long as you like what you're doing, it's not a problem.
Exactly.
And it always said, be yourself. That was hard for me for a while. I kept thinking I had to be this performer on stage.
Right.
And then eventually I was just like, I ran out of fake material, I guess.
Yeah.
Now I use even, real fake material.
Right.
Which is even faker for me, so I enjoy that very much so.
Well, I mean, you got your persona. I mean, we all kind of have that, depending on, but I mean, and then you just do, it's still going to come naturally from you, you know what I mean? So,
That's true.
I mean, I've seen you out there, man, you're just grooving and...
Just grooving.
Mixture between, like, just jam and groove, and then the comedy. You always throw the comedy.
I like the comedy, I can't argue that. Let me think of one more question.
If you're not laughing, you're crying,
Yeah, I'm laughing a lot, that's for sure. I'm definitely laughing. If there's one concert you could see, any artist, dead or alive, doesn't matter what era, who are you going to see?
Man, that is...
You got one magic ticket for...
That's an excellent question. Dead or alive?
Name three, I don't even know.
Because I'd want to do like a festival jam, man. You know what I mean? Just get them all at the festival. I mean, I would say right now alive would be... well, I mean, I'd say Bob Marley. I would definitely want to see the Wailers, though, like the original, like with Peter Tosh, Buddy Livingston, Ashton brothers on percussion and bass. So definitely early 70s Bob Marley and the Wailers for sure.
That's a good answer.
And outside of that, I mean, yeah, I'd love to see Jimi Hendrix jamming. I'd love to see... just Led Zeppelin before they got huge, like
a small little rock club or something would have been awesome.
And then you know what I mean. And I was in my 20s when Pearl Jam hit it big, so that was my group, but I never really saw them. So you know what I mean. I'd love to see when Eddie Vedder's jumping off the rafters. So that was fantastic.
That would have been really cool to see.
Yeah, man.
That'd be crazy to see.
Yeah.
I don't even know it. I'd probably pick some classical guy, really.
All right.
I think it'd be fun. It'd be fun to see like Beethoven just like loosen his marbles.
Right.
Been like, it's wrong. You're playing it wrong, and the guy's like, you can't even hear me. I'm not even playing right now.
That's what kind of genius. He didn't even hear.
Who needs to? He knew it that well.
Yeah, man.
That blows my mind sometimes.
That is
awesome. So you got a song for us? You gonna play a tune for us?
Yeah, I'll play one I just put out there, brand new. So put it out to the world. I mean, it's called "Choose Where You Are," and a little background on it. It's about being in the moment, and taking from how you feel, feeling what you feel, and making choices. Because what happens is if we are overwhelmed with how we're feeling, what's happening in our lives, in our love lives, financially, family, work, whatever, community. What happens is we lose who we are. So when we sit down, feel it, and emote it, validate it, support, be supported, and then you have a choice in what you're doing. So.
Excellent, great answer for the in the moment seems to be maybe that's your next title.
There you go. All right.
So thank you for so much for coming to the Tony TaTa Show. This is our first episode, ladies and gentlemen. We have Noel New coming up.
Morning of a hard day, there's nothing more to take. Living by the dozens, ways we can't escape. Coming out of nowhere, recognize the pain in a free-flowing moment. Opens another plane. Appreciation, gratitude, love and compassion, all the attitudes as we surrender in the moment. Here we are. Appreciation, gratitude, love and compassion, all the attitudes as we surrender in the moment. Here we are. Choose where you are. Surrender in the moment. Here we are. Choose where you are. Surrender in the moment. Here we are. Away from all the problems, roundabout sort of claim. Lies a simple door that old now has been open and will sustain. To feel all the burden lifted far away. Knowing where we're going, coming to liberate. Appreciation, gratitude, love and compassion, all the attitudes as we surrender in the moment. Here we are. Appreciation, gratitude, love and compassion, all the attitudes as we surrender in the moment. Here we are. Choose where you are. Surrender in the moment. Here we are. Choose where you are. Surrender in the moment. Here we are. Choose. Surrender in the moment, here we are. 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 We are, we are, we are, we are. Appreciation, gratitude, love and compassion, all the attitudes as we surrender in the moment. Here we are.